Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to teach you how I made this blazer dress. Come with me as I take you through the process of making it. I have my pattern placed on my drafting table, and from the edge of my paper I went down by 5 inches. This is for our collar, and I left 3 inches for our lapel. From my shoulder, the bust I'm working with is 46 inches. 46 divided by 6 plus 2.5 inches is 10.1. I'll mark 10 inches as my armhole depth. My measurement is starting after this 5 inches that I marked. Connect together. Then the shoulder width is 16. 16 divided by 2 is 8. This shoulder line, I'll mark half shoulder. Bring that same 8 inches on this 10-inch mark and connect the two together. The neck width 3.5 by 3.5 inch depth. Then the shoulder slope for the front is 1.5 inches. Connect together. I'll measure what I have left. This is 8.5. I'll divide it into 2 to be 4.25, then go down by 1 inch. From this point, I will come inward by half of an inch. Quarter bust circumference is 11.5 inches. Connect here to here with a straight ruler, and I'll connect here to this point with my curve. Next thing is my waist length of 18 inches. The waist I'm working with is 40 inches. 40 divided by 4 is 10 inches. So I'll connect this 10 to my quarter bust circumference. Next thing is to determine our break point. I want the break point to be 2 inches away from the waist length. Extend it out. So at the break point, input your button extension of 1.5 inches. Put it on the waistline as well. We are making a dress, but of course I won't draft the whole of dress pattern. And when cutting on our fabric, we will extend it to the dress length. Connect button extension to the neck like so, and let it extend outward. I'll be using this pattern for both the front and back. I just need to input my neck width and neck depth, so I will use that for my collar. So my neck depth is 1 inch and the neck width is the same thing, 3.5. I'll connect the two together. I'm using this pencil so that we don't get confused. We know the back and we know the front. I will measure it now, and I have 3 3/4. Input this 3 3/4 that we measured on this line. On this 3 3/4, square out by 1/4 of an inch or half inch. I'll come out by half inch. Connect this point back to the neck, and this is what we'll be using, so we don't need this. I still have my 3 3/4. Now I'll get my ruler, connect this for our collar. Square out from this point. I want the width of my collar to be 3.5 inches, and I will take the measurement from here. And this is my collar width. Now on our neck depth on the front, send this 3.5 outward. On this line, you can decide to go up or go downwards. I have a detailed tutorial on this. I will link it in the comment. On this center front, I will come out by 2 inches. From this 2 inch mark, I will come down by half inch, and I'll connect this half inch back to this point, and I'll connect these 2 inches to the button extension on the break point. After this is achieved, from this point I will square out, and on this part I want the same 2 inches to be here. You can reduce or increase it 2 inches. Connect this to meet the collar, and we have our collar. So this is our collar. We have our front blazer bodice pattern. We'll extend it on our fabric to the length of our dress. So I'll go ahead, cut this, and we'll use this to cut our blazer dress. I don't want this video to be too long, so I'll cut everything. I'll bring it to us. So when cutting the back, since I want to use this for both the front and the back, I'll connect this to the armhole, and this is the part I'll be cutting out. I'll cut it like this. On the front, we'll use this for the front. The shoulder slope for the back will be 1 inch. This is our lapel. It will come like this, and the collar will be like this. Can you see? And this will roll to the back. To cut the front pieces of our dress, I've put my fabric into a fold of 2, and the length is 61 inches, half inch to join the front to the back, and 1.5 inches as hem allowance. So this is my half inch allowance, and from the center fold I have marked 2.5 inches all the way down, and this is how I got my 2.5 inches. From the center front of our pattern, I went out by 2 inches. So I need half inch to sew it to the facing on the front. Align the center fold with the straight line that I have marked, leaving half of an inch on the shoulder. Pin it in place. This is my bust measurement. I'll be adding allowance of 1.5 inches. On the waist, I'll add 1.5 inches. To hip distance 10. Quarter hip circumference is 12. I want to add these of 1.5. That's 13.5. I'll connect this 13.5 to this measurement. Add my half inch seam allowance on the hip line and connect it to the waist side seam allowance line. Connect the waist side seam to the bust side seam of 1.5 inches. I'll go ahead, add half inch allowance on this. I've added half inch allowance to the shoulder, half inch allowance to the armhole, half inch to the neckline. Now I have this up to my hip measurement, then I'll bring it up for us to continue. And I have inserted quarter hip circumference plus 1.5 inches ease allowance before adding my side seam allowance. So I'll go ahead and measure all that I have on this hip line to the center fold. This is 15 inches. I'll take this 15 inches all the way down. This is 13.5. The way to the dress length. Blend this sharp point, and I'll cut the side seam and show us the next thing to do. Ensure to notch the hip area. Clip the waist or notch the waistline. I'll cut the neckline, cut the shoulder seam, and the whole of this armhole. Because this is the front armhole, I will go in by half inch here and connect this half inch to the shoulder and here to the armhole depth. Out the excess. What is next for us is to come to the center front. Go ahead and add half inch all around this part. This break point, the button extension is 1.5 inches. It means from this center fold, you will mark 1.5 plus half inch, making 2. So you are going to take these 2 inches all the way to the end of this dress after the center mark I have done there. I'm using my pen so that this will show properly because the chalk matches with the fabric. So go ahead and cut this. And this is the front. Alright, to cut the back, I'll fold in this center front. Neck depth on the front is 3.5, but I want the back neck to be 1.5. So 1.5, it means I'll raise this up by 2 inches. So just place this on the center fold, leave half inch on the shoulder line and pin in place. Add 1.5 inches to the side, 1.5, half inch. On the neckline, I'll raise it by 2 and blend it neck width. So from here now, I'll add half inch seam allowance. Shoulder slope, I'll connect this half inch to the half inch I already left. Seam allowance here to the waistline. From the waistline, I will come down by 10 inches. The 10 inches is my hip distance. The measurement we use for the front is 13.5. So on the center fold, I'll mark 13.5, then add 1.5 inches. Remember, we use 15. So go ahead, take this 15 inches mark all the way to the length of the dress. Connect the side of both the waist and hip together. Take this 15 inches on the hip line all the way to the length of the dress and connect with a straight ruler. Cut this. So I'll cut this all the way to the length of my dress. Like we did on the front, clip the side seam or notch it. Notch the neckline, bend in this sharp point to notch this part. This is what the back will look like. I will use ashoke as the facing from the shoulder up to the waistline. The waist downward, I will use my fabric. So I will measure it, and what we'll have left will be used as the length for the facing. 45 3/4. I will add ½ inch to it because we will need this ½ inch to attach the facing coming from the lower part to the ashoke that will be at the upper part. I want the width to be 4½ inches. I have the leftover of my fabric, so I'll put it into two. As guideline, I've ruled this part all the way down. Cutting 46 inches. That means 23 inches on fold will give me 46 inches. 23 by 4½. And I'll cut. I'm cutting for both sides now. When opened, I'll have for the two sides. So the next thing will be to cut the one that will be coming from the neckline up till here. To cut the ashoke facing, the length of these bodies that I have here is 18 inches. So I'll be cutting 19 inches, ½ inch to join to the back and ½ inch to join to the facing. From the neckline, I'll be going in by 2¼ inch, and I'll connect that to the 4½ inches. Remember, we added ½ inch here, so 4½ inches connected to 2¼ is this straight line. So the width of the ashoke I will need is 7½ inches. So to cut this, I'll get my ashoke, cutting for both front pieces. So 19 inches. Cut this into two. I'll cut 3 of these. I'll go ahead, join these two together in a fold of 2. Place my pattern on it. I'll cut this out, have this placed on my fabric, added the seam allowance round. I will make sure to clip or notch this part so that we know where this matches up when attaching my collar. I'll go ahead and cut it. This is what we'll have as the front facing. This will be joined to the other part, and this is what we'll have as our facing. Can you see? To be a continuation all the way down. This is the other part too. At the back, I have this fabric folded into 2. I'll place the back of my fabric on it. I have my ½ inch seam allowance already with this, so trace this out and cut along the shoulder. So now notch this part. Take this off, and remember the width on the front facing. This is 2¼ We already traced this out with ½ inch, so everything will be 2 3/4. The ½ inch is here on the neckline. So go ahead and cut this as the back facing. I have a detailed tutorial on how to make a notch collar bubu dress. I will link it here. You can go ahead and check it. Let's cut our collar. Know what you will be needing. This has to be cut on fold plus ½ inch. This is 8½. Everything will be 9 inches. 9 times 2 is 18. So cutting 2 of this will be enough. So 18 on fold to cut the 2 at once. ½ inch allowance round the neckline. I've added seam allowance round. I will cut it. This is the part that will be sewn, while from here to here will be sewn to the neckline. So go ahead and notch the center back. This is what we will have. This is into 2 already. I want to cut the false pocket. I'll be cutting the 2 together. I want the false collar to be 4½ inches by 3 inches by the time I am done sewing it. 3 inches plus ½ inch, it will be 3½. So I will need 7 for the front and 7 for the back. Fold it into another fold so that I can cut together the 2 pockets. I want the width to be 4½ inches, ½ inch to this side and ½ inch here, making 5½. So I will cut 5½ by 3½. And this is what we will have. I'll cut this into two, one for the right and one for the left side. This will be stitched with 1/2 inch and 1/2 inch, and I'll be left with 4.5 inches, and here 1/2 inch, and I'll be left with 3 inches. Thank you so much for coming to class with me today. I hope you enjoyed this class. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe for more. For a detailed pattern drafting of a blazer dress, watch this video and I'll see you again.